morning, ladies and gentlemen. Today is another day. Today is another beautiful day that God has created. Today is the day that my cousin and I embark on our extremely long road trip. I probably should get packed. It's about 6 in the morning. I didn't finish packing, the night before. I was so busy this past weekend. I had to film a couple birthday parties for some amazing kids. I had a blast. I'm actually glad that I decided to take on those projects this weekend because I really didn't want to, because I knew it was gonna be so close to my road trip, but I had to do it. And I'm glad that I did. It was a great start, for the weekend, and leading into this road trip. It just fills my heart, especially yesterday to see all the little kids at the tea party, having a blast, all dressed up like little men and women, and it really makes me think about my daughter and fatherhood, and how I love being a dad, and how I'm gonna miss my little girl, miss my family, miss my parents and my sister, and I do this for them. I do this for others. I want to encourage, I want to inspire and uplift, the people that, with hard work, with, diligence, and planning, and a sound mind, you can do a lot of things. You can accomplish whatever it is that you want in life. And I'm not saying I'm the most accomplished person at all, because I'm not. But I can say that I am proud of what I've done in life, and I'm proud of who I am becoming, and I just want to continue to get better each and every day. Why am I doing something so crazy? Because everyone keeps telling me. I've been hearing it a lot, but last year, I know you guys all saw my video entitled "My 5,000 Mile Journey with God," and one of the reasons why I decided to do that was, first of all, I had to go to Seattle for some family business, and it was going to be my first time actually spending time in Seattle, and I was just gonna book a flight, for a place that far, but this time I decided to just drive, because I had never really driven that far. It's west, I should say. And I knew there was a lot of beautiful scenery, a lot of beautiful landscapes, between Nebraska and Washington. And I just wanted to embrace and see all the beauty that God has created that we always tend to fly over. That drive was extremely long, but when I say it was extremely healing, it was. And I just decided to get in my car. I didn't care about how long it took me to get there. In fact, it actually took me 3 days just to get to Seattle, when in fact, typically it should take maybe a day and a half to drive that far. But I just was so enamored by all the beauty that I encountered, and as I was driving, I would just stop. Anytime I saw something beautiful, anytime I saw something that captured my attention, I would just stop, and I would pull over, and I would film it, and I would just take it in. I'm just one of those people where I'm okay with being alone. I enjoy and I embrace quiet time, and there's nothing wrong with being alone, and it's just being you and your thoughts and the voice of God. And there's a lot that I needed to work on about myself. There's a lot of areas in life that I want to improve upon, and I'm 32 years old today. I was 31 at the time, and you think about what the future holds for you, what the future holds for your family. Um, and sometimes it's just you have to do something so drastic, something so unexpected, something so mind blowing to other folks. Sometimes to spark something inside of you. And I made it to Seattle, and I drove down through California, which, man, Northern California and Oregon and Washington, those are some of the most beautiful states that I had ever driven through. And being able to stay on an island, in a little cottage right there on the ocean was just incredible. It was an amazing view. I had such a peaceful time. The cabin, that I decided to stay in, the cottage that I decided to stay in, it had no Wi-Fi. It had, no TVs or anything like that. And so what I would do is I would just sit and read, or I would just sit outside and enjoy, the scenery and just listen to the wind, because it was so quiet. I couldn't really hear the city in the background, and it was just so peaceful. And it was at that point that I thought to myself, man, I should do this every year. I should take a road trip to learn about, not only learn about different cultures and different cities, but to just see how it changes me and see how I progress as a man. That's why I'm excited about this one. And after doing the trip last year, I had to go bigger. I kept thinking to myself, like, how do I outdo myself, from last year? I know you guys love that video, and I know it touched a lot of people. It touched me. I'll be honest with you guys. When I had made that video, I was a newbie to the videography game. I didn't have all the cool equipment that I have now, the fancy equipment that I have now, and so I'm definitely excited to make a higher quality video, and this time, because I got my cousin coming with me, it'd be nice because I got somebody that can film me, and so I can be in front of the camera more. I'm so used to being behind the camera. I'm excited. We got a big list of amazing cities to visit. Today we leave Omaha, Nebraska. We're gonna go down through Kansas City. We're gonna go through the western part of Missouri, and the goal is to reach Memphis, Tennessee today. If not, hey, we'll reach you in the morning. This is a trip where it doesn't matter how long it takes to get to the next place. It's just, we just hope to get there. But I just want to say I'm thankful. I'm thankful, to God that I can even do something like this. There's a lot of people who don't have the time and the finances to just get up and go, and leave, home for 2 weeks and just go explore. And, that's a blessing in itself, and I don't take it for granted at all. And even if I have, I want to say, I'm sorry, that, I have taken life for granted. I have taken my blessings for granted, but, I want a trip like this to recenter me and to help me think about my next moves in life. And so, all right, that's enough. I got to get packing, because the goal is to get on the road by at least 8 o'clock. So, whatever.